Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Oh, it's gone now. It's back to the original one. I like the old one. This one. Ta-da! Presentation lead of the year, ... apparently, 2023. I don't know why I can't keep that for the rest of the year. I know some people who have awards on their, presenters who have awards on their name straps year round. Yeah, so we could, I didn't see the end of my name. What, like letters? Presentation lead of the year. That would be Plotty. Don't bother. Ben Moseby, Plotty. Anyway, welcome along to the show. It is everyone's favourite show, I think, a lot of people's favourite show, Cartload, where indeed in this show we wrap up the winter sale. I mean, it's been going on, hasn't it? We started it just before Christmas time, and it has run and run and run, and today is your last day. It ends at midnight wherever you may be. Up to 75% off across a selection of items, and what we intend to do over the course of this show is bring you some of the best deals. We are also going to bring you another look at our fantastic glitter paste, which is still flying out of the door, plus loads more. There's loads on the website for you. Do as well check out the New Year in Your Craft page as well. Today we've been concentrating, as you know, on scoring. Thank you also to everybody who stayed tuned in between shows and watched the Magic Ruler show with Sarah, which producer Nick specifically put on for you, because there were so many people wanting to see that, and I know hundreds and hundreds of you tuned in to watch that show over the course of the hour, so hopefully you enjoyed it. But this show, as I say, it's going to be fast, it's going to be furious. Get those deals whilst you can. Hit the shop the day button and you'll see everything that we're going to show you before we get to it. We've got a top team lined up for you, steering the good ship Craft. We have got producer Nicola, and we've got James on the joystick. We've got a woo and a woo. We've also got Linda on the socials for you. Linda, you got a Linda from the gallery. And we also have got the other side of the studio, my crafty partner in crime, the Hogmanay hero. And we've also, by the way, got working very hard Tracy and Julia wandering the corridors. They are the wandering up and down, getting stuff ready. Yeah, what? So they're working very hard, and also having some fun with me over the course of the next couple of hours is the man who I'm hoping hasn't posted his latest Instagram video where I might have said a naughty word. It's Craig Laird!
And I most certainly have. If you go across to my Insta stories, Craig Laird CC, and I have tagged Ben in there, you will be able to see and hear a naughty word.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't know he was filming.
Yes, you did.
And I stubbed my toe.
Did.
I went, oh! I can't think of something that rhymes with the word that I said.
Pollux.
Huh?
Pollux.
He put the word in. You typed the word in the subtitles.
You could hear you say it though.
But you didn't have to type it out.
Of course, it's anyone.
You're going to get me fired.
It's anyone that has any hearing disabilities that like to, of course,
they don't need to hear that word.
The captions. They want to know exactly what you said, Ben. It's only fair, Ben. I can't discriminate. I'm doing it for the need of the people at home that need the captions. You said it, not me. You knew that I was filming.
I thought you were going to retake it. Because you've done videos before when people have done that, and then you restart, and then you put another video on.
Yeah, but that's because, well, no, because it's different if it's Tracy. Because what you said was a mild swear word. Tracy's just, it's offensive. You have to bleep it.
Anyway, Craig and I may or may not be best friends come the end of the show, but for professional...
We might not be here on Monday.
Yeah, for professional purposes, I will continue to get on with him over the course of the next couple of hours. We've got a fun show lined up, haven't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, thanks very much. Loads of great deals for you on the way. We've got Stephanie joining us, who says hello again, everyone. Hello also to Laurie Barnett. Hello to Lois Scathers, who says good afternoon, everyone from Ohio. Deborah Pleasant says hello again to you all. Hello, Deborah. Hello also to Vanessa Fuentes, who says good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. Ords 29 says good evening, Ben. Craig, CTV crew and all. And Lynn Morton says, good evening, Ben, Craig, and all you lovely crafters. Keep us company over the course of this next couple of hours. We would love to hear from you. Anything that you want to see that you might have seen on the website that you want to see in more detail, holler, give us a shout, and we can certainly bring it into the picture for you.
What did you say?
Holler, give us a shout.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holler.
What?
I've not heard that word for a long time.
Have you not?
No.
I do use it now and again. Holler.
It's a good Spice Girls song, though. You make me wanna holler.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's when they came back, you know, after the first split up. After Jerry had left, and then they split up, and then they came back with Holler.
Oh. No, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, you probably have. You, in the radio, you probably have. You just
I don't think
can't
we played a lot of... Oh, are you sure that wasn't a Victoria Beckham song?
No. I wanna make you holler, holler. And I can guarantee you, I know my Spice Girls.
You big Spice Girls fan, are you?
I would say I am, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Stop's my favourite. Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch.
It's called Holler. Is it
Oh, yeah.
H-O-L-L-E-R or H-O-L-L-A? Oh, it is H-O-L-L-E-R. Do you know one of my favourite Spice Girl songs, which was, well, by a Spice Girl, which was done as a solo
Jerry
song?
Halliwell.
Yeah, by Jerry Halliwell.
With
You know what song
Chico
it was?
Latino.
No.
No?
Look at me.
me. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm the
Tennessee. She was always my favourite Spice Girl, Jerry Halliwell.
Was she actually?
But I like Chico Latino. My Chico
Chico Latino,
Latino,
tell
take
me
me back to the sweet La Vida. Donde está mi Chico Latino?
Let us know this evening what your favourite Spice Girl song is, / favourite Spice Girl. We're wanting to know on the
I
socials.
like Viva Forever as well. That's a slow down
What
one.
did you say?
I like Viva Forever as
Oh,
well.
right. Thank goodness for that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Right, yes, come on, let's go. Shimmer ink pads, the 10-piece collection. This is the original collection of your Shimmer ink pads. So the beautiful silver metallic finish that you get to these, not the gold ones, because I know a few of you were asking yesterday, when Leanne was on, when are we going to do like a smash down deal on the gold ones? Sometime in the future potentially, but this is the original Shimmer ink pad collection. You're getting all 10 of these for an unbelievable price tonight. So normally what, £60, $90, you're looking at £40, $55. Platinum price is £32 or $44. These come in that really, really beautiful, sort of very aesthetically pleasing, but nice and ergonomic to hold size for you. So you've got that teardrop design, so you can take these straight into your cardstock. So we always talked about when we launched these, allowing you to be able to create almost your own sort of colours of Centura Pearl by mixing these, blending these, because these, of course, are your pigment ink pads. You can do so many different things with them, as we've already discussed. The fact that you can mix, the fact that you can layer these up, you can blend with these, of course, as well. You can do all of your heat embossing techniques too. They are just such a fantastic ink pad to be working with. 10 beautiful colours that you've got as well, and then of course you've got the that beautiful shimmer that's going to come through. These are the 10 colours that you're going to be getting. So you've got the beautiful toffee apple, you've got peach rose, queen bee, lime soda and frosty mint. Then you're going to get tropic blue, starlit sky, the amethyst, sugar plum and raspberry. A great opportunity today to be able to pick these up at a fantastic price if you need to stock up. If you perhaps haven't yet tried them and you didn't want to pay the full price, again, a great way to be able to do this today at an amazing price. But just look at the kind of things that you can do here. This one combining your amethyst, your starlit sky, frosty mint as well. Loads and loads of different techniques that you can do with these. Brilliant also, actually, to run through your stencils. So maybe you've picked up your brand new mermaid? Yeah, mermaid? No, mesmerising glitter paste today. And you picked up those brand new stencils, run those through there. Again here, doing the letterpress technique with these. I mean, just absolutely so super versatile, and lots of different ways that you can use these. This one again, just creating that beautiful sort of wash background, faux bleach technique going through there. This one again, running it through a stencil. I mean, look how great that looks, just combining all of those different colours, popping a sentiment on top, and away you go. All of them you're going to get for that price is just £32 or $44. If you want to pick up individuals, again, you can do that. But the best way to be able to get the best value for money, oh, I really like that card as well. The best way to get the best value for money is, of course, picking up this collection. This one, again, just applying your inks through a stencil. You've got that stamped sentiment, ink your die cuts, and then a bit of clear emboss on there too. And that's the great thing about these. Of course, you can layer these up. You can combine all the different colours. But then, of course, you can do your embossing techniques with these as well. £32, $44. I can hear Craig is getting ready over the other side of the studio, being very professional as always for his demonstration, which he's going to show you in just a few moments' time. Something which is back in stock. Before we go over to him, as you can hear, he is getting ready. I can say hello to Pat, who's joined us from Chile, New Jersey. Also hello to Kathy Lear, who says hello again, everyone, from Central Illinois. Hello. Leslie Robertson says, good evening, boys. I love you two so much. Don't keep shaking it like that, it'll fall off. Stephanie says, this has been a great day of informative shows. Let's do it again. We're doing it again tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow we are all about nesting dies with Corinne. And Lynn says, I need captions. Everything has the subs on, you say. Listen, let's get over to Craig. He's been prepping over there, ready to show you the return of the Shimmer sprays. They are back in stock. It's the 10-piece complete collection at a smash-down price. Hopefully, with all the preparation he's been doing over there, he's about to show us something magnificent.
We're going to have a little bit of spritz. We're going to have a little bit of spritz when it comes to our white and the black cardstock. But as you said as well, this is the Shimmer spray. So this is back in stock. This is 10-piece complete collection. Now, you're going to get them with their £55 or $77.
Right over there?
44. If you're platinum, that comes to £44 or $60 for all 10. For all 10 of them. All 10 of them. Shimmer sprays, 10-pack complete collection, back in stock today. Platinum price, £44 or $60. Now, when it comes to all of these colours here, what you've got is your ice silver, gold dust. You're then also getting your sunset bronze, you're getting your deep seashell pink, you're getting your firelit sparkle. Now, when it comes to these 5 colours, this is what they look like on black card. And this is what they look like on white card. So I'll show you those top 2 first of all. So if I then tilt them back, so they're the first 5 on the black and then the white. And then the other 5 you're getting your gold sunflower, summer meadow, celestial map, royal velvet, and then you're also getting your golden heather as well. So once again, all these colours, these are on your white cardstock that you can see here, black cardstock down here. So again, if I tilt them and then you can see, not only can you see them, you can see the full lot. So that is your 10 colours. What you can then do is start to spritz your background. Little sentiment with a little love heart. I'm actually thinking, no, but I've not had time to do a birthday card for my mum.
I hope she's not watching. When is her actual birthday? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yikes.
Because I was meant to do it on Tuesday, and then obviously I got called in to cover here, so yeah.
You.
What we've then also got, you can see that one there. And so going through your stencils or spritzing your die cut or spritzing your card, let it dry, and then die cut with it. But then you can go direct onto your cardstock, overlay with your dies. What you can then do is all your different effects over your colour, whether it's your pigment, your water reactive. Then what you can start to do is paint with them. So go in and emboss your cardstock with your folder or through your stencils, and then start to paint with the shimmer sprays. What about doing your mixed media? Now this one here is so full of texture, so you could take your Mermaid Dreams, build up the colours, use some of the ink pads if you want to, but then of course you can start to coat, you can start to cover, you can start to inlay all of the little apertures within the shimmer spray colours. Once again, going over with multiple colours within an embossed folder here, maybe going in with the darker set that you've got, because although you've got 10, technically they are kind of split within 5. You've got more of a colour well, I'm going to say more of a bright shimmer spray, and then the other ones you've got more of your darker metallic tones. But then what you can start to do if you want to is even start to stipple through your stencil with them. So you can still, of course, get that gorgeous shimmer no matter what. What about doing your blend, your ombre blend?
Give that a wiggle again.
Give that a wiggle.
Get out of town. Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
So that's giving you that wiggle as well. I would say if you've not got these and you've gone for the mesmerising glitter paste today, these are going to complement them beautifully and perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
That one spritzing over your cardstock, taking your cling film or, you know, bubble wrap, anything like that, dabbing on, taking away that excess, gives you kind of that mottled effect. So that's ways in which you can use them when it comes to your making your cards and your projects. But then even if we take, let's go in with the golden sunflower here.
Okay.
I personally don't like to give them a shake, Ben. I like to just roll them either between my hands or even just onto my glass mat or the surface.
Why do you not shake it?
If you shake them, what can happen? It can start to get full of bubbles.
Ah.
So then therefore what can happen as well is you can start to get air bubbles trapped within the actual chamber, whereas if we actually just roll them back and forwards, you're just rolling all of that pigment, all of that shimmer, and it's eliminating any bubbles.
So keep rolling, rolling, rolling,
Keep rolling,
rolling
yeah.
on.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling,
rolling
You
on.
know I'll be loving. Oh yeah, I can't finish that.
The care kit's available online, by the way, as well, if you want to grab that. Always handy to have.
So then,
nice
even onto
spritzing.
black card there, direct onto black cardstock, and then we can see, even just as it starts to dry, you're starting to see some of the shimmer. If we then go onto white cardstock, you've then got that more of a different look. So once I go, or before I go over my next product after bed, what I'll do is I'll come back and have a look at these ones as these have dried. Let's go in with the Royal Velvet, because this is, at first glance, it looks a bit like a brown, but it's more of a deep, rich purple, but then it's got the gold that's bursting through. What I would also say, if you want, as well as going on YouTube, Ben, to our past shows with these, many of you might be familiar with our craft club. That is something that is exclusive by HSN and QVC UK. So it's not something that we do there. It's commissioned by HSN and QVC UK. But what I have done is I do the tutorial videos. The current subscription for that is Shimmer Sprays.
Yeah.
So just the other week there, the videos that I'd done for them have gone up on our YouTube channel. So earlier on today, what I'd done is I reshared my post from last week on my Facebook page, giving you the link. So even if you're not in Craft Club, maybe you're out of the UK and America and the Craft Club's not available to you, you can still go back and watch the education videos that I do for them as well. So go onto my Facebook, you'll see it. It's kind of like a lovely dark night. It's like the sky, it's the space, so to speak. You'll see that finished card on my Facebook page and the links there as well. So I give you 4 videos in different ways to use your shimmer sprays. But again, you've got your Royal Velvet here. So if I spritz onto my black cardstock, I'm going to do the same onto my white cardstock. What I'm going to do, this one I think is full of bubbles, so it's stopping any of that spritzing out. So as Ben was saying, you've got that care kit across on the website. When it comes to us here, we don't always have that luxury of being able to clean them out straight away. At home, please get into the habit of doing that, because then it means then you're going to be able to come back to them straight away, time and time again, and then just keep spritzing with them. So that's why that one's not gone quite through at the moment. But let's come along with the Celestial map, and let's just spritz onto that one. And these are water-based, so they will, if you get them onto your glass mat or your table or that, they will just wipe off here. But then if we come into this one, again, look at the difference with that one onto a darker card.
Ooh, that's
but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them to the side, Ben, and then as they dry, once we come back to me just shortly, or at some point within the show, we'll bring them back and just let you see how they look when it comes to the cardstock once they're dry. But they are back in stock. It's the 10-pack that you've got. So they are water-based spritz with them. You can then do all your different background effects. You can colour paint with them. You can go through your stencils with them. So many ways that you can use them. But you've got your 10 colours here. You've got them at £55 or $75 with your platinum price of £44 or $60. And each of the colours, 10 colours, you can see them onto a white cardstock or a black cardstock, Absolutely incredible. Incredible quality when it comes to the shimmer sprays, and so versatile as well.
Make sure you stock up on those because it is an incredible deal. If you've been waiting for them to come back in stock, today is the day. Hey, Stephen, Nicole, joined us saying, good evening, gents. What horrible weather. Not long, got back from Southampton Hospital and it was a horrible drive back. Hi also to Leslie, who says Craig needs more caffeine. Craig definitely does not need any more caffeine tonight. I can tell you that much. And good evening to Sheila, who says, good evening. It seems as though Ben is bringing a bit naughty, trying to get Craig in trouble. Is there something you would like to share, Ben? I'm not the one trying to get anybody in trouble tonight. This guy is going to get me in trouble with his antics. Let me just say, if you think I'm normally the court jester, it's this guy tonight. It's not me. I'm being very, very #profesh, is all I'm saying.
What a load of rubbish.
Got my eye on you.
Oh, that's a good song from Celine Dion, Eyes on You. I got my eyes on you.
I don't know that song either. Call myself an ex-radio DJ. We did play Celine Dion, but we played Baby Think Twice.
Look back before you leave my life. Baby, think twice. I'm Alive, I like that one as well. When you call on me. When I hear you breathe. I got wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive.
I'm alive.
There you go. I couldn't get much higher. No, it's okay. My spirits feel alive. I'm alive.
Hi also to Ords29, who says, the bit to the Cheers to You collection I ordered have arrived today, just in time to make a card for my brother-in-law's birthday. Marvellous, keep the chat coming. We're in jovial mood tonight, honestly. We're having a bit of a laugh. He's in a good mood because he's heading back to Scotland for a few days to celebrate his mum's birthday. So that's why he's a bit demob happy. I'm just happy to be here, to be honest with you, with my crafty bestie, even though he's trying to get me in trouble. Right, next
Never
up.
mind, you've got Corin tomorrow.
Oh, right, okay, fine. Yeah, she won't get me in trouble.
No, she won't.
No, she won't.
You'll have more fun with her.
Yeah. Next up, great deal on the Colour Creations kit. This is the Colorist collection, and if you are wanting to take your colouring to the next level, this is a great way to do it, containing 18 of our tri-blend pens, the 3-in-1 3-pen blend. They are absolutely brilliant. Honestly, if New Year's resolution was to get into colouring, of course you've got the Academy of Colour, which you can go for, but I think this collection of your tri-blend pens is absolutely brilliant because it's got everything that you need to get you colouring, to get you blending like an absolute pro straight out of the box. Each of the pens has those transorbs, as Sarah calls them. I love using that word. She hasn't made it up because we looked it up and I shall continue to use it. It's got the transorbs in there, which hold the different colour inks for you. So within each pen, as you can see on the front there, 54 professional colours. So you've got the light, the medium, and the dark blend from each of those pens, giving you the blendable shades that are going to give you that perfect blend each and every time that you use them for that beautiful depth, beautiful dimension, and you're going to get all of these pens. Whilst these aren't new pens per se, it is kind of like a curated box of fantastic colours for you to allow you to colour in all of the sheets that you're going to get in here, plus your practice sheets that you're going to get in there too. You do get, if I show you, all of your pens are here, right? So all of these fantastic pens, you've got in there dark red, coral, orange, you've got citrus, citrus green, your light green, dull green, jade green, and you've got all loads of blues in here, purples, pinks, also your browns, earth brown, gold brown. There's a real good selection of colours in there for you. Light, your medium and your dark blend across all of those different colours. It's a great gift idea for anyone who's got maybe a birthday coming up. Also, if you are a fan perhaps of some, if you are someone perhaps who just wants to stock up on your tri-blend pens, again, a great way to be able to do that at small cost. You've got your little sheet in there too, so this is going to give you lots of information, step-by-step guide on how to get that perfect blend. It also talks more about the tri-blend system as a whole and gives you details as how you can use that sort of practice sheet, if you like, to get your blend down pat for when you then go on to colour onto your 5 colouring pages, which you are also going to receive as well. And some really nice designs in here, actually, that you can have a bit of a practice with, see how you go, see how you love them. It could well be that you're just getting these to practice with, or actually, if you really do sort of nail this down quite quickly, you have got some fantastic images then that you can keep or crop to create backgrounds for cards, however you want to do it. But all of those are included in there for you. I was just having a little bit of a play myself just a few moments ago, doing a bit of colouring.
Did you just do that?
Well, I didn't do all of it. I did the 2 there. I did that little section there. But look, even this guy's having a go because it's fun to do. All of the information is included in here for you to be able to get that fantastic blend. And like I said, you've got a bit of information in here, but go onto our YouTube page. Check out the Colour Me Happy shows, because we've done many, many shows where we have featured the tri-blend pens, so you can really master this and just become the colorist that you want to be. Whether you're buying it for yourself or you've decided, actually, this would be a lovely gift idea for somebody, it's at a brilliant, brilliant price today. I believe as well that all the deals that you're seeing on this show are just 24-hour, well, not 24-hour deals now, actually. They'll end at midnight because it's kind of like the remnants of the winter sale, which ends at midnight wherever you are. So jump in and grab them. If you've been waiting during the winter sale, thinking, shall I, shan't I? It really has come to that point where it's making your mind up time, as Bucks Fizz once said, making your mind up. $54.99, $89.95 tomorrow maybe, but right now you can save $16.50 or $26.99. Use your platinum discount too. And again, I'll keep mentioning this, start of the new year. If you are new to us here on the channel, make sure you join Club Inspire. If you haven't already, you'll get 20% off your first order. So that's price there in your purple box. And once you're in the club, of course, for every pound or dollar you spend, you will earn points. The more points you get, the more you will save. Hi to Kim, who says, I thought I'd tuned into Radio 2 then, lol. Dear, oh dear. In the words of producer Nicola, it's only going to get worse. Lois says,
no, it's only just begun. It's only just begun.
Hi to Lois, who says, very nice singing, Craig. Don't encourage him. Happy birthday to your mum, Craig, says Chris.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Laurie says, great show, singing and crafting. Now just need to add a little dancing and it's complete.
I can't dance.
Can't sing. I take that back. I take that back. Did you see our crafty Christmas duet? Did you see that? How great the little duet there was with. Oh, don't. No, don't. Oh, he's gone and sat in the corner now. I'm sorry, you're a really, really good singer. Sing some more Celine Dion. Go on. Baby, think twice. Go on, do it. Sing your, we've only just begun. Sing your, go on, do your, stop right now. Thank you very much. I need, do your, mi chico latino. No? What about, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Last day that you can sing that today because it's 12th night tomorrow.
Can I just say that was actually my voice and that was actually Ben's?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you haven't seen the videos yet, you put it up on yours, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Yeah, and I put it up on mine. Go and watch it. Let us know if you saw the Christmas special or indeed the New Year's Eve special as well.
I'm just a love machine.
He's a love machine.
Lover.
Before you send in messages as well, going, oh, Ben, you said we're only playing. It's just a bit of a...
Speak for yourself.
Don't, because people will think I've really upset you, and then I'll get loads of hate mail. We're only playing.
You've been so cruel to me. If you want the address for hate mail for Ben Moseby, Horndale Avenue, County Durham, DL.
It'd just be nice to get some mail, actually.
That's true, you don't get much, do you? Some of us do get fan mail and presents and gifts and letters.
Sarah says, I was singing along at home and I heard a cat outside. I have awakened top cat. Oops. And Christine says, Ben, my oh my, what's happened to the trophy? It's still here. It was just behind the details on the screen there. So it's still there. Presentation lead of the year.
It's the only word you're going to get.
Right, let us go over to the fantastic singer, dancer, all-round entertainer that is Mr. Craig Laird, the Hogmanay hero, who has a Hogmanay hero deal for you on the Academy of Colour portraits.
Yes, for anyone that is new, we do love each other, really. Don't
We
worry.
do.
It's all the bands. It's the bands. Right, yes, Academy of Colour. This is the portraits. Now, just to say, we do have as well the cute characters. We've got the cute characters coming up. This is absolutely exceptional. Now, Academy of Colour kick-started with an incredible array of tools and storage. Not only that, you got the education with Leanne. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to the education for the portraits, you're going to get a QR code inside, zap it with your phone. Now, the one thing we're not meant to tell you, but we do tell you, is that if you were to only go for portraits, there's only a couple of the add-ons available. Like I say, there's this one, we've got cute characters as well. Zap the QR code, that takes you to all the education for the whole of Academy of Colour. So even though you might not have the previous ones or the previous ones or the past ones, you can absolutely, of course, go in and then take advantage of all that education from Leanne. Light source, blending, building up depth, whether it's the roundness, where the light's coming from, the dark's coming from, skin tone, hair tone, depending on what the box is about. But as I say, this is focused on the actual portrait. So great, of course, for the portrait of the hair, but also the skin tones. You know, whether you're light-skinned or dark-skinned, you know, the variety of skin tones, Leanne will teach you and talk you through. So 41 piece, £34.20 or $45.80. You're saving £14.67. For you guys stateside, you are saving $19.63. But if you're platinum, you're then going to be getting your portraits for $27.37 or $36.64. So when it comes to you, each of the Academy of Colour come in the most luxurious box. Really is luxurious with that magnetic closure at the front here. But then as you open it up, when it comes to the portraits, these are the colours that you're getting. Now, your black barrels here, these are your alcohol base. They're duo nibbed here, and that's because the two colours, they are the same colour family, but they're two different shades here. So you'll notice the two slightly different shades in each pen. Your blue one is your aqua duo nib, so that is your water base. So the actual lids lets you see the colour that you're getting. Then what you're also going to be getting is the stamps. So these are the stamps within portrait that Leanne will teach you the hair tones, the skin tones when it comes to all of these images here. So the shorter hair, longer hair, you know, you've got your pleated hair, you've got the dress as well. You know, you've got all these tones as well that you're going to be able to work and learn from, whether, of course, essay is lighter or darker. Go free rein as well if you want. It does come on its cling back divider. This was part of an original binder that you would have got at the start. If you're not in the original Academy of Colour, don't worry, a general ring binder that you can then of course get from an inexpensive store. You can always pop it in your binder yourself. Nothing stopping you is if the actual lever elements of the binder doesn't fit, just pop your own holes in, and then of course you can then come along, store them in those dividers or binders. So that is your stamp. What we're then going to be giving you is alcohol cardstock. So this is essentially your Nina cardstock, and then you're also then going to be getting your watercolor cardstock as well. So with all of that and the education does come in the form of this card here. So on the card, what you're going to get is you've got your QR code there on the back, just underneath my finger there, and then it's giving you a little bit of a welcome as well. So scan that with your phone. You don't need a QR code app or anything like that. Open up your camera, hover, that will then bring up that web address, so it'll then going to take you to all that education. So say this will take you to the education for portrait, but Ben, it lets you see all the education for the whole lot. So you might not have the main colour and mediums, but what you could do is if you've got all of our classiques or our tri-blends or illustrators or aqua pens, you can then cherry pick colours close to what Leanne's using, stamps that are close to what she's using, and then start to follow along with what she's saying. But that one, it is all about the skin tones and your hair as well. So that one being your portrait that you can go for, £34 or $20. You've then got your platinum price with that one, whereas your platinum is going to be $27.36 or $36.64. 41 colour and mediums in total. So you can see on the back again visually, you've got your 6 alcohol pens that are your duo nib, you've got your 3 aqua base, you've got your stamp sheet, you've got your storage panel, 12 sheets of alcohol card, and then you've also got your 12 sheets of your watercolour cardstock as well. Really, really good one for anyone that's just going into, of course, art design, graphic design, artwork, anything like that, and they're wanting to work upon, learn upon the blend, the shading and that as well. Then that one is a good one because, of course, it's all about the portraits. So that's your portraits, but we do have another one that you might want to go for, either as well or as a separate one. And this one is the cute characters. Now, the concept is the same. The only difference is different colour pens, different stamps as well, but you've got the education with Leanne, and Leanne will talk you through the stamps here just in a second. But £34.20 or $45.80 with your platinum price £27.36 or $36.64. Delving into the Academy of Colour box here, within this one here, you've got 6 more of your alcohol duo nib pens here, more of a pastel tone when it comes to this one here that you can see, and 3 more of your aqua duo nibs. Then inside you've got your stamp sheet with your divider as well, and you can see how you've got your mouse, you've got your cat as well, you've got the bunny rabbits as well. This is one that if you're with the original and then you can carry on with the education with Leanne, you're going to get that roundness, you're going to get that highlight. Please don't worry, if you're not in any of the other ones, Leanne still steps you through how you can colour and how you can blend when it comes to these key characters that you've got within this collection. Then we're giving you more of your watercolour cardstock and more of your alcohol, so 12 sheets of each. Once again, you are going to get your card as well. So on the back of that, you've got your QR code. Just zap that. That's going to take you to the education for the cute characters. As I say, it will also take you to all of the education for all of the previous Academy of Colour bolt-on boxes and any of the ones that came after it. So a really, really comprehensive set there with the 41 piece. So many of you at home have said, please do let Ben as well know once again tonight for any new viewers, that when it comes to the education, what you have paid, that has been worth the education alone with Leanne. At the time it was done live with Leanne, but the good thing with it being able to be watched after, pause, rewind, 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 rewind. You can do it as many times as you want to, of course, recap with what Leanne said. And Leanne said herself with myself on a show, as far as she's concerned, all of that content will be there available forever. There is no end date as to when they're going to take all that education off. So you go for it today, you can start today, dip into it next week, next month, next year, a little bit of a refresh, of course. You can go back to time and time again. Also good as well for the grandkiddies. One thing Leanne would always say, if they're at an age that they can concentrate and they can hold a pen or a pencil, this is a good one to do with them as well, Ben.
It is, and do you know what? You can't put a price on the tuition that you're getting from this. As well, Nicola knows, I've been chatting to her about it. I'm potentially looking into doing like a course this year to get a certificate to become a dog trainer. You know, a little bit of a side hustle. Can I just tell you, a course like that does not come cheap. I know the kind of costs for these kind of things. You're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So the fact that you've got all of those hours of content for free, in essence, is incredible. And like Nicola's just said in my ear, you know, like a painting course, for example, how much might you pay for that? You think about, I just think about things like, you know, if you're taking up piano lessons or something like that, or if you're taking up lessons, whatever it might be, how much do people charge now an hour? 30, 40 pounds, something like that? We're talking about, what, 18 hours worth that you've got here. If you were to, you know, times that by 30, 40, all of a sudden you're seeing the value for money that you've got with this. And the other thing I'd say, and I know Craig touched on this, just chatting to Leanne yesterday, because on Beautiful Beginnings, when we were firing questions at Leanne, we were talking about the Academy of Colour. Just read the testimonials, read the comments that come through about the Academy of Colour. Leanne got quite touched by it yesterday, actually, when we were sort of talking about it being, you know, an item where so many people have fed back. Hundreds of you have fed back and gone, it's changed my whole crafting journey. It's changed my whole kind of view on colouring. I thought that I could never do it and now I'm like the colorist I always wanted to be. It's a revolutionary system, isn't it, really?
It really, really is. Now, of course, we do say Spectrum Noir is Leanne's baby, but of course, Leanne's got the team behind her right from the very start to get Spectrum Noir from where it was to where it is now. And of course, Leanne's got her team from Academy of Colour, but with it being her baby, it was her idea, it was her thought, it was her concept, it was her journey of where she wanted to start with you guys at home, or where you wanted to start with her, and where you would end up step by step by step. So I'm not surprised the incredible feedback that it's had.
Yeah, Sarah Muir says, I've been loving the Academy of Colour. I'm waiting for the portraits and other kits I bought, which are on the way to me. I'm really, really excited. Mary Pat says, I'm giving Academy of Colour boxes to my grandkiddos for their birthdays this year. And this is what Craig touched on, again, not just for adults. If your children are at that age where they can hold a pen, they can understand like the theory that they're going to get taught, then absolutely get everybody involved, whether you're 6 or 106. The Academy of Colour really is for everybody. Something else which has been hugely popular, by the way, that deal on the Academy of Colour, these prices, part of the winter sale again, they're going to go back to where they should be as of tomorrow. The winter sale ends. No doubt there'll be more sales on the horizon, but you know what? It's midnight wherever you are, the prices disappear. This next item has been so popular, continues to be one of the most popular items on the Crafters Companion website, the Pro Sketch Pack. We launched this, must be a good 6 weeks ago now, I would have thought, something like that, 6-7 weeks ago with Sheena. It had obviously been around at full price, but the first time we brought it to you on Crafters TV with Sheena, let's say, I think it was about 6-7 weeks ago, we smashed that price down, half price deal basically, $39.99, $49.95, then gave you your discount as well, so if you're a Club Inspire member, $31.99 or $39.96. This has been so super popular. I won't delve into this too much because we're going to have a look at a video with Sheena explaining all around this. This actually goes back to the day when we launched it. And as I always say, when we watch this video, you might not have seen it yet, but she will explain around everything that you're going to get within the box. And also, just have a listen to when Sheena talks about how much she spent on the tools, the implements, the books which she uses for sketching, and then kind of tot up in your mind and see the price that we've got here and realise what a fantastic deal this is. We'll be back in just a few moments' time, but here is Sheena looking at all around the Pro Sketch Pack.
It is phenomenal. So seriously, if there's somebody who's of school age, college, anybody, and just this, they're going to want to use this, but you're going to want to use this as well. Shall I take you through what's in on the overhead? Right, let's look at it, and then I've got mine already. This is what you get, the first layer, right? So this is the first layer. We have a huge pencil like this. This is called a clutch pencil or a lead holder. Look at the size, look at that, that's lead, that's all lead. So that's for your sketching, for your shading. We'll be using that today. I'll be taking you through that. And to pop it back in, you just do that and it goes back. But you've also got in there, I'm just gonna do, instead of like an order, I'm gonna go around. You've got a mechanical pencil here, down here. You've got your regular mechanical pencil that you probably know about. Now, I've got to say, guys, with these two here, I've paid up to £10 for what my clutch holder. My pencil, £5 to £6 for an inexpensive one.
Right, okay.
The value is, I have everything that's in here, just say it, and I've paid a lot of money for everything that's in here. So they're the first two, but you also get refills for these guys. So you get a whole pack here. It's hard to get them out here. I'm going to do my best to get them out because I've already got them. Well, I'm just going to point, look there. You've got your lead for your mechanical pencil, for your fine one. I'm going to show you why these are all, why you need them all shortly, and why they, what everything does. And look at all those there. All of those there are refills for your clutch pencil or your lead holder, the big chunky one. So you've got refills. You've got a couple of erasers, and they do different things. This is the type that you're probably well familiar with, just a regular plastic eraser, works a treat. Yeah. You've got this one here, which is a kneaded eraser, kneadable eraser. They call it a putty eraser, or a kneaded eraser, or a kneadable eraser. It's squidgy. It's like it's a bit like, you know, like stuff you put your Christmas cards up in. When we open this, you'll see, and you shape it and you use it any way you want, and it doesn't leave any little bits behind like that one. Okay. You can just lighten the background a little bit with it. Anyway, we're going to be using them shortly. Going through, you've 3 coloured pencils here that are great for just either mixing, for colouring in, or for like when you're doing, if you're doing a little sketchy ideas, you can do them in different colours for represent different bits of your card making. So you might want to use the red as the foreground element if you're using your books and things to plan out your cards.
Yeah.
The blue might be a background, the next layer back, and the green might be further back, like just the flat bit of card. All of this will become apparent later. You've got 2, these are amazing. If you've ever used water-soluble graphite, you'll be excited already. 2 here, they look like pencil, they're exactly like pencil, but you don't have to even blend these ones, you just add a bit of water. There is a 2B and a 6B. Now this is where I get super excited.
What's this one?
Like seriously, a pastel, a chalk pastel pencil. For all of your card making, your paper crafting, you want that.
Yeah.
And you also want, look, I'm not even going to take it out.
This is what people are going to get excited about as well, that pen.
There. Oh, if you haven't used this pen yet, just do it. I mean, seriously, that and this kit alone, can you see where the money's just mounting up?
I know.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal. I didn't even mention, look, you've got your pencil, a really good metal pencil sharpener there for all of your pencils, your regular pencils. Moving down, you've got a water brush, a fabulous, and it's a really nice size water brush.
Oh, cool.
It holds a really good point. So if you want to add the water to your water soluble pencils, just portable, it's perfect for that. And that's going to go in this kit that you haven't even seen the bag yet.
Yeah.
You got 5 illustrators there, and they're the brush nib illustrators, which are my absolute go-tos, perfect, and they're shades of grey. So you've got 2 cool greys, you've got 2 warm greys, and you've got a black. You've got all of these outliners, and you've got outliners here that you can't get anywhere else. These 2 here, and there's a chisel nib as well.
Oh, is there?
A chisel nib outliner. There's 2 flex pens here, which you won't get. Well, if you look at that, we've almost got like the price in just that and that of the kit.
Well, I was going to say already all of that is miles over.
Miles over. Then you've got paper stumps to blend your graphite pencils with. That's the top layer. Then we move on. I think I've covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the beauty of this. So in here,
this is great.
You have a case, and I've got mine all set up, which I'll show you properly shortly. But in there, everything fits perfectly. There's a place for everything in that case.
Yeah.
And there's also a place for the next thing, which are the books. Look at this. Right, now if you're wondering about the value of sketchbooks, let me pop that to one side. Let me show you what I've brought my sketchbooks here. Just let me take you through that. They're just 3 of my sketchbooks,
yeah.
Right? That one I paid £11.50 for.
Yes.
That one was $15.
Right.
This one was £36. And guess what's in this one? Nothing, because I'm scared to use it.
Hang on, 36, 20...
36 quid for that.
26 and 11, did you say?
Yeah, for these 3. These ones have got bits in. I've been brave enough to do a few bits in these ones.
Wow.
But this one, not, because I'm scared to use it.
Yeah.
But look what you've got here. You've got 2 A4. They're totally different. Again, we're going to go through this in proper time and basically play. This one here is a mixed media book. So if you want to, for a crafter,
Yeah.
could use this book for your colour charts. You know when I say always make a colour chart? This would be it could be a card making Bible. You could have your aquas colour chart and you've got them all safe in the
I like that idea, that's good.
Then
Yeah.
you can have your inks, you can have your duet ink pad colours in there and then swatch them so you can see all the colours. You've got your shimmer inks, so you can see how even that would work for a paper crafter. It's phenomenal, but it's not watercolour card. It won't take a completely soaking wash, but it's thick enough to use water products on there as well. So that's your mixed media pad there, and then we've got this beauty here. This if you separated this and gifted this on its own, it's sewn. It's a proper sewn with signatures. You know, they call the little bits and the little different things, the little signatures there. It's a sewn bound paper that is smooth, silky smooth, so all your dry media, your inks and everything are going to work perfectly on this. I'll show you how I've started to use mine. Shall I? Shall I show you mine quickly before we start
why
playing?
not?
This one's mine.
That folder's brilliant as well, isn't it? My goodness
It's
me.
fabulous.
You can even just split up the, if you're looking for gifts, split up, keep the pens, give the folder away, give the pads away, and whatever you want to do.
That's what it looks like when it's together, Ben. Look, everything's got its place. I've put my pencils, I've got all my pens here for drawing, and I've gone large to small to fine.
Yeah.
I haven't even shown you how fine the lines are. We're doing all this when we're going to draw shortly. Not draw, scribble, plain over stamps and things.
Yeah.
And everything's there. And then in here, you've got all your other bits, your paper stump, your pencil sharpener, your eraser, everything fits in there. And then in here, you have your books. I mean, the fact that you can carry everything. Can you see what I'm saying? You are going to be like, if you gift this to someone this Christmas, they're going to think you've been generous beyond compare.
Generous.
Because, and this is how we're going to use them. So if you think, I'd like a lovely sketchbook, like my little sketchbook, but I can't draw. So you're thinking, well, yeah, all right then, Douglas, but how do I do if I'm not drawing? Doesn't matter, look. Would you know that this hasn't been just sketched?
Wow, yeah.
Would you? Mm-hmm. No, you wouldn't, would you? Mm-mm. That is what we're going to show you how to do. So you could make yourself a little journal like this.
Brilliant.
It doesn't have to be just, sketches like that, but I think that looks rather pretty. If you want to gather, and also imagine whatever you do in this book, you can then put on a card.
That's it.
So imagine sending a card that looks like this. It'll look like you've done a hand-drawn card. This one was stamps that you'll be familiar with. They're not even a stamp, that's a stencil. I'm going to show you how to choose them. Using the pens that are in the kit. If you want to maybe repurpose this one and think, well, how can I get value? Again, I haven't used it, but I've started playing in the back. You might want to make yourself a desk journal.
Yeah.
So this is a stencil. This is a space that we're going to do today. We're going to put a stamp on there and we're going to draw over that with the pen. And then we're going to use some just die cuts to cut out and put panels in here for notes or goals for that month. And it's going to be really pretty. And it's like, it could be a family kind of like what's happening at a glance, coffee table, pretty little book there. So can you see how it's not just if you're an artist for anybody and anyone in school, honestly, you're going to look like the best auntie ever.
Yeah, there we go. Still available for you at that magnificent price. If you haven't yet picked yours up, make sure you do. I know so many people multi-ordered this before Christmas. People multi-ordering them as well. We do still have stock available for you at that half price deal. Do not miss out. £31.99 platinum, $39.96. Stephanie just saying definitely a bargain buy. And Stephanie also saying my goal over the break was to watch and practice the Academy of Colour. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I went on an IKEA shopping day with my daughter and then pulled apart my craft room, hopefully with the new stuff that you got from IKEA, Stephanie.
I think so.
Right. And Lynn says, I'm a little bit intimidated by the whole idea of it. This is the Academy of Colour, I think. A lot of years since I coloured, and failing always holds me back. Well, I think you should give it another go, Lynn. Whether it be like the this that you're talking about or the Academy of Colour, because you've got so much there as far as the tuition is concerned on the Academy of Colour itself, on all of the shows that you can watch back on YouTube too. And I kind of think, like, I was a bit like that with colouring until Craig sort of said, well, have a play with the tri-blends, have a go. And then, do you know what? I had sometimes when I colour, I quite like it. Sometimes when I colour, I'm like, oh, that's a bit rubbish. But I don't really dwell on it. I just sort of go again. Because it's not a competition. You don't have to show it to anybody, do you?
No, I'm the same. I could be prepping at home and I can do some I love my tri-blends. And I think when it comes to the colouring, I think I'm really, really good with tri-blends. But sometimes you just have a day, whether you're not properly concentrating, maybe, I don't know, whatever the reason. Sometimes I look at what I'm prepping and colour and I think, no, I don't like that. We're only human. We are only human. But the key thing with the Academy of Colour, a thing I cannot stress enough, is, as Ben said, the education. Leanne is there that steps you through, but you've got that feature of rewinding and fast forward and pausing. But Leanne goes quite methodically and at a really good pace. But if you're wanting to pause so you can catch up a little bit, then you can do all of that. Say you go back time and time again. Maybe, I don't know, do 20 minutes of Academy of Colour, of the education video, and maybe replay or redo the first 20 minutes a couple of times. Get yourself comfortable and confident, and then move on to the next part of the education that Leanne does. But the key thing with the Academy of Colour is the education.
That's it. And as our lender's just posted, the most you can lose is a piece of paper.
Exactly.
Innit? You do a bit of colour and you go, I don't really like that. Screw it up, put it in the bin.
No.
No, keep it.
Keep it.
In your folder.
So if you've still got the folder from the original maybe, then keep it in the folder. If you've not, get yourself a little inexpensive binder and then just some Polly Pockets or cello bags or something like that. The other thing I can't stress enough, if you get it, please keep everything, even if you think it's, and I'm going to use the words I've used for myself in the past, even if you think and look at it, that's rubbish.
Date it.
Keep it. Keep it.
And date it.
Date it, absolutely. Date it, because it's about that journey as well. So you might not think so at the start, but please keep everything. Even if it's a little bit of a colour, and you're like, I'm changing my mind, keep everything. Date it and keep it.
Sarah says, I just finished lesson 2 on watercolour. I was scared at first, but was surprised at how easy it was once I got going. I've just white embossed a rose and water pounced it, and it looks fantastic. And also talking about watercolour, we've got 2 deals we just want to bring you before the end of this hour. We've got our Aquablend pencil collection, a 72-piece collection here, which is ridiculous. I know we do so many great deals as far as, well, all of our products, but our Spectrum Noir deals, our core product, this is an incredible opportunity for you to try out our watercolour pencils, because we're going to give you the landscape collection, the essentials and your portrait, but you're actually only paying for 2 of those when you get that deal. Again, that ends at midnight tonight wherever you are. It's £38.40, $46.40. Snap that one up, give your watercolouring a go. And again, it may well be that you need to stock up on those. You already love them, you already use them. A great opportunity to do that before that price goes up at midnight. One more deal as well, just to fit in before the end of this hour, and that is a fantastic deal, an incredible deal actually, on the Gilding Flakes collection, which comes with tools as well, doesn't it?
It does indeed. It comes with the adhesive tools. Now, it's not that you're just paying for 1 pack of the Gilding Flakes, you're going to get all 4 of them. So you're going to be getting your Carnival, your Cosmic, your Patina, and also your Blush. When it comes to your Carnival, Midnight Mauve, Deep Iris, Lapis Blue. Cosmic, you're getting your Outer Space, Blue Moon, Starlight. Then your Patina, you're getting Sun Glow, Rich Copper, and Verdes. You're then getting the Blush, which is the Rose Gold, Soft Rose, and Pretty Pink. 50-gram tubs here. Now, when it comes to the colour, I said it within Wake Up Call as well, coloured Gilding Flakes are one of the most expensive things that you can produce when it comes to a flake medium. That's why so many companies only do silver, copper and gold, because it is very, very, relatively inexpensive to produce them. Apart from colour. Colour, when it comes to the colour in mediums that you put in the manufacturer, it can clump up. So that's why a lot of customers don't tend to, or a lot of companies don't tend to do coloured Gilding Flakes. So that's why they are the most expensive ones to produce, and that's been the colour ones. So you're going to get £45 or $54, all 4 of them here. Your platinum price, you're going to be £36 or $43.20. And it's your 4 actual packs of the Gilding Flakes, where you're getting 3 tubs within each one. But what we're also going to be giving you is your glue as well, your tacky liquid glue here. So you're going to get your scoury sponge as well for you to take off any excess flakes. What I would say, cut them in half. You don't need there's 3 rectangles there. You don't need a full rectangle per pot. I would chop them up because you only need a little bit of the sponge. Then you've got your glue, as you say, but then you've got a little dry ink pad. So it's a little bit of sponge, there's nothing on it. What you then do is put your stamp, chosen stamp, onto your stamping platform. You're then going to decant some of the glue onto the ink pad down here, and then what you're going to then do is then stamp as if you're using a coloured ink pad, but instead you're using that little block onto your stamp with that glue, put the impression onto your card, lift, then that outline of the stamp that you use is going to have a sticky outline. You're going to go over with your flakes. But you can use your tape runner, your dotty tape runner. You can then be using your red liner tape. You can then be using your tissue tape as well if you want to. Double-sided adhesive sheets. There's lots of adhesive mediums that you can be using for these flakes. £45, $54. If you are platinum, you're going to be £36 or $43.20 for all of that.
Incredible value. All of these deals, as we said, you'll find on the Shop the Day, Shop the Show page. And in fact, the majority of them, 24-hour only deals, because they're in the winter sale, and the winter sale ends at midnight wherever you may be. I think it's actually 11:59, so you've got a minute less than you perhaps thought you would have. So do check them out. Grab the deals, fill up your carts, fill up your baskets, and get them checked out before midnight. And also worth bearing in mind that our New Year, New Craft event continues as well. Today it was all about scoring, so you will find lots of great deals when it comes to things like your essential scoring bundles, when it comes to the Ultimate Pro deal that we've got as well. Worth scouring the website, seeing all of those deals, and there'll be a brand new section up tomorrow when we look at the New Year, New Craft, which is going to be all about nesting dies. Welcome if you've just joined us into the second half of the show. It is Cartload Thursday night, super duper busy already. And as we head headlong into the second hour of the show, we are all about totally Tiffany products. That's what we're going to be looking at, because if you bought loads of stuff over Christmas, maybe you received loads of goodies, it may be storage that you are after. So let's move headlong into this bad boy collection of your storage and supply cases. A 4-piece collection that you're getting here for just £32 or $42.40. This is brilliant for the fact that you get the 4 cases here. So already you've got 4 absolutely brilliant ways to be able to carry all of your bits and pieces. You've got the little hook on the side there. So if you're storing these on your shelves, straight up like this, they're nice and easy to select off the shelf, really, really easy, just pulling the little hook there. But then you've also got your carry handles, so when you're taking these with you wherever you might be going, nice and easy to take these with you. Each and every one of them as well, you're going to have your items nice and safely secure, because you've got that hook and loop tab system across the actual fold itself, so it's going to keep everything in there. What I love about this particular deal is, yes, you get your 4 cases, but you've also got the different size drawers in here. So you've got your 8 drawer, you have got your 6 drawer, you've got your 4 drawer, and then you've got your 2 drawer in here as well. And what you can do actually is mix and match the different cases around. So if you want some of the smaller ones here to hold things like your pencils or your tools, for example, you can mix that up with one of the bigger trays if you want to pop in there maybe something like we've got in here, your glue pen and your glue sticks. If you actually decide that, you know what, these would just be quite handy to have on your craft desk to store bits and pieces out, then again, you can do that and you can transport this around, maybe put projects in there, maybe put some of your paper in there. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Nice with this as well, actually, that you've got the little groove in there, so it really makes it nice and easy for you to be able to pop this off the shelf. Hi. Sorry, I'm being filmed here, I'm being filmed there, I'm being filmed everywhere. Stop papping me, man.
I'm gonna.
What?
I was trying to do it discreetly.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to see yourselves at home on Instagram story? I'm going to put that on Instagram story.
Now?
Now.
Okay.
And I'll tag you on it as well.
Thank you.
So you can go on my Instagram story in a break and see what I've just done here.
Yeah, it's the nicest Instagram story he's put up of me today.
Here we go.
So yes, in essence, you have got a really great system here to pop in crafty goodies. Whilst we wouldn't necessarily tell you to store your pencils like this, you can see all of the different things that you can store in your 8 case, bigger case again in your 2 drawer. Your 4 drawer, I mean, we've popped in things in here like our glues, like our tapes, like our foam pads, and again here in your 6 case, more of our beautiful glitters. Great for popping in things like your gilding waxes, things like your reels as well if you're into soft crafting. It is a brilliant, brilliant system. The 4 cases you're getting, not for that price of £60 or $75, £32 or $42.40. But again, that price disappears midnight wherever you may be. Right. Have I got that? Oh. Next up, 2 deals in one. This first deal is all about the raspberry sheeter. What we've done here actually is just piled in the second deal that I'm about to show you in a second, because it shows you how much you can pop in to your limited edition Raspberry Cheetah. This is the lowest, of course. We've actually got, I think there's 9 buddy bags in here, and there's still room to spare as well. What is so great about this is the fact that it is capacious. It's got a huge space inside of there, as Tiffany always talks about. You can pop in your roast chicken, maybe get your Christmas turkey in there as well. But in all seriousness, you've got the ability to buy multiples of these. Use one for your craft. Use one for maybe when you're doing your grocery shopping. I know a lot of you have said in the past that you use these for things like when you go to the beach or when you go to the swimming bath. They're just a brilliant big bag for carrying all sorts of goodies. They've got a solid bottom as well, which is great, and also they've been beautifully stitched so that you can carry a big weight in these, because let's be honest, if you're carrying craft supplies, if you're someone like, she always pops into my mind, like our Debbie, you know, who likes to carry a lot around, you need to have a bag that's going to be able to take that weight, and that's what this absolutely does. I also like this one. A, it looks gorgeous, but B, you've also got that sort of zip tab across the top here. So once again, it's nice, isn't it, that, you know, if you're just chucking these into the back of your car, for example, sometimes if you have bags that are open on the top, they can get toppled over, things can spill out all over the back of your car. Here, you're going to not have that problem because you've got the zip to go across the top. Once again, they're see-through, so you know exactly what's in each and every one of your bags. They're wipe clean as well, should you have any accidents. And as I say, more than anything, with this one, it looks the absolute business. If you bought any of the totes that we brought out to you recently, and then this is going to match up absolutely perfectly with those. So you kind of like almost completed your set there, really, haven't you? £25 or $26.99 is what you would normally pay. $17.99 platinum price, $19.43. But again, that price is just up until midnight wherever you may be, and then the price will go back up once again. The deal that I've got inside the bag is all about the buddy bags. Now, again, this is a 9-piece collection that you're going to be receiving. Should be near enough actually, £56, $75. If you're a platinum member in the UK, it's pretty much a half-price deal here, just shy of that if you are in the US. But we've got buddy bags, really, actually, for all occasions. So, Denise, first of all, 3 compartments in there. Those little plastic compartments you're going to have to sort of pop together yourself, but really easy to do. And again, if you want to store in here, I mean, we've popped in things like glue, some of our blending tools, but you might want to pop in there stamps and dies. It's entirely up to you what you store in these. Teresa is another one which you're going to be receiving. As we said, our Teresa is a little bit grubby, a little bit mucky, but we've had a bit of a spillage in there. But the great thing about these, of course, is that you can wipe them clean, you can clean them out if you do have a little spillage like we've had in there. Perfect for things like your glitter pots, as we have so brilliantly displayed. You've then got Merle the Pearl. Again, things like your sewing tools, quilting tools, longer things. We've popped in things like our paint brushes, things like our flower moulding tools in there as well. And also on that front, and similar to Merle, we have in the bottom here, I think this is, Brandy. She's another tall girl, as Tiffany would say, and we've got in there actually one of our 30cm rulers, so you can kind of get the height of Brandy. Again, we've stored in here more of our daubers, but you can pop in whatever you wish. You've then got Kirsten. Oh, no, it's not. It's Karen. It's Karen. Kirsten's the smaller version. Oh no, Kirsten's big. Is Kirsten bigger, Karen, or is she smaller than Karen? I think Kirsten is slightly bigger. But anyway, whatever the case, open her up. This one has, again, got that plastic insert. I love the fact that we've popped finished cards in here, because she is perfect for that, actually. You know, if you're maybe going to a craft fair to sell some of your cards, or you just want somewhere to pop your finished projects, a great, great bag to be able to do that. But once again, storing your stamps, storing your dies, you've got that hook and mesh system to go across the front there. White, clean, see-through, handle on the side, ready to go. That's Karen. Next up is... Oh, Sue, again, great for your, sorry, I was trying to remember their names. Great again for things like your ink pads. We've popped in there actually some of our zips on a roll, because a great way to be able to pop those out and almost like dispense them from the actual bag, which I think is a brilliant way to do it. This one I know, this is definitely Monica. Yes. Because Monica shows you that the buddy bags actually aren't just for your crafty supplies. She's perfect for popping in things like your coffee pods, tea bags in here. So nice if you do go away to the caravan, maybe you do go camping, you can pop little bits and pieces in to take away with you. And once again, if you are popping in foodstuffs, it's white clean, which is just brilliant. That's Monica. Next up, Edna? Yes! I'm getting good at this. I'm getting good at this now. Edna, oh, and I didn't check this out because Hannah said earlier on, a great size for storing our ink pads. So on top of each other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could store 15 stored like that on top of each other. But Hannah was saying earlier, let's just see. Ah, yes. If you store them on the side, you should be able to pop in. So there's, yes, absolutely you could easily. 15 in there, look, on their side. And definitely a room for another 5 to go in there. Absolutely no problem at all. So a great one to take with you if you want to store your ink pads. And last but by no means least, by the way, all this for £28 or $40 is amazing. This is Sarah. Oh no, it's not, it's Deborah. It's Deborah. Oh dear. Sarah's bigger, isn't she? She's for the bigger ones. She fits the tri-blends, I know that now. This is Deborah, and Deborah, again, is perfect for those sort of standard pens, if you like. So things like your classiques, as we've got in here, or things like your illustrators. In this one, again, we have easily fitted in there 15. You might squeeze in a few more, actually. I think you would, actually, fit in another row there. Yeah, you would. I know, just... I think you would. Anyway, we've got 15 in there. You can see the space that you've got left, but also nice, isn't it? The fact that you've got that plastic casing, which almost, when you pop this down your craft desk, dispenses those again, nice and easy for you to be able to use. Great way for you to store your goodies, great way for you to be able to carry your goodies. And like we said, if you love the idea of all of these, 9 buddy bags, which will fit perfectly into your raspberry tote. Great multi-buy here. Get these, get those. You might want to go for those storage cases as well. If it's storage you're after, we have certainly got you covered. But remember, these deals disappear at midnight. Hi to Carletta Morris, who is watching, saying hello everyone, watching in between stuff. Well, thank you for joining us. I was waving, says Christine. I hope you got me in the video, Craig. Did you get Christine Mahoney in the video?
I did indeed, yeah.
Excellent news. Check out that. Is it up on Instagram now?
It is indeed, yeah. Craig Laird CC. I've tagged you in it as well. Ben Moseby CC.
Yeah. Don't all go there now, though.
No, wait till the break.
Wait till the break. Wait till the end of the show. Mary Pat says, Ben, I placed my winter sale order yesterday and threw in the G2 to celebrate the new year. Yes! Still at the best ever price, that G2. And Linda, yes, thank you, Linda, for the raspberry bag there. Again, handy to keep in the boot of the car so you have a bag to go shopping. Anyone else do that, even in this day and age now? I always, not always, a lot of times go to the shops, it's like, oh, I haven't got the bags. Have this in the boot of your car, you're good to go. Good afternoon to Adriani, says, good afternoon from San Antonio, Texas. Yes. I've lost track of time. Just put together 14 Totally Tiffany fab files, A4 for pearl paper, Hunky Dory, Luxury Nina, self-adhesive sheets for puzzles, and watercolor. And Kim says, Ben, I think you need to do the Mambo No. 5 song, but with buddy bags. Funny you should say that. Maybe there's something on the way, not written by me, actually. Maybe this year at some point. Yeah, yeah. Also, in the realms of Totally Tiffany, I feel like I've been talking for ages. Craig is still here. I'm going to quickly take you through some other great deals for you as far as the Totally Tiffany range is concerned. Here's the first one. You're going to get 2 of these, actually. Your 6x6 paper takers. These are brilliant because they will fit in your 6x6 papers. They're obviously slightly bigger than 6x6, so it's not going to be a case of you having to stuff those in and then those all get increased and crumpled when you pop them in. No, they will fit in there perfectly for you. And you also get your tab divider pockets as well, so a great way, again, to keep super duper organised. Look at the saving again here, £30, $36, platinum price. Again, it's almost a half price deal for you at £16.80 or $20, but only up until midnight. So if you're here in the UK, you're just over, about 4 3/4 hours left before those prices will disappear. The project organisation perfection is a double deal on this one as well. You do get 2 for that price. Should be £40, $50. You're down to $21.60 or $27.20. These again are brilliant because you've got all the different sized pockets within these. These again are great if you are thinking of picking up, and maybe you've picked up recently some of the shut your flaps. These will work absolutely perfectly with those, but again, as you can see here, this one has obviously been used for like planning a holiday, or maybe putting mementos in from a holiday. And that's what this is all about, actually. When Tiffany brings hers down off the shelf, I always think of the one that she had for her son, which contains loads of like the sort of brochure and the certificates and bits and pieces from his graduation day. And actually, one of them does, Nicola, it has his graduation gown in it. So it's perfect for kind of memory keeping, perfect for kind of trip planning, if you like, as well. But actually, the fact that you've got all those different size pockets in there, great for keeping projects in there, great for keeping in your scrap papers as well. However you want to use them, it's entirely up to you, but a great way to get organised for that fantastic price. And then we've also got one of our 6x6 fab files. Once again, this will come with the tabbed dividers for you too. So listen, we've got you organised tonight for £8.80 or £10.40. That is, again, nigh on a half price deal if you are a Platinum member. Lots of opportunities to jump in and grab those, so do not miss out. And Jennifer Love says, I have been organising my supplies into buddy bags and I love them. It's a great opportunity to pick up more this evening. We're going to have a quick break. And when we come back, we'll look at some more deals. We'll also have a look at your fantastic mesmerising glitter paste, which are absolutely still flying out of the door. The showstopper is still available for you. But listen, get on the website, check out the winter sale, final day of that. It ends midnight wherever you are. And also, if you've missed any of the fun today as far as New Year, New Craft is concerned, it's been all about scoring. So you're going to find some fantastic deals when it comes to things like the Ultimate Pro, for example. So head to the web, get your carts checked out, and we will come back to you in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
My dad was a printer, which was the old, the old letter set printer, the type, the old printer's type. So he used to bring home offcuts of card. And so I always had paper and card around me from as long as I can remember. He would donate bits of offcuts to the school I went to, and so it was always accessible. My mum and dad bought me colouring products, art products, and good quality art products, like adult quality art products. So I found I could draw from a really early age. So really between that and crafting, it's just been punctuating all through my life. I think you can get inspiration from anywhere. It's hard, there's never one source. It's from anywhere. It could be a crafting person, it could be a non-crafting person. It inspires me in different aspects. It could be art, inspiration from artists, inspiration from crafters, or inspiration on just inspiring people. It's all about the viewers. If it wasn't for the viewers, then there's no purpose in what. What am I doing it for? It's not about me, what I can do, it's about what I can inspire the viewers to do. And if I'm not inspiring them, then I'm not doing my job. So it's all about the viewers, and keeping them interested, fired up to give new things a try. And mostly, any blocks, anything that holds someone back is more confidence than ability. That's what I've found. So if I can inspire people and give them that little bit of confidence to give them the nudge, fantastic. I think the biggest achievement is keep doing what I'm doing for so long now. I remember, when I first started, everything's new. It can just, maybe the enthusiasm and the love for what you do might wane. But it hasn't. Here I am, as I said, 18 years further down the line, professionally crafting,
And I think that's my greatest achievement, is that I'm still loving it, doing it, enjoying it, and the feedback's been incredible from, you know, from the crafters, and that's what I'm doing it for. So that, I think, is my greatest achievement, and the feedback I'm still getting. Not many people know this, but I'm going to share this now. Is when I lived in America and I was 19, my eyelashes turned white. So this is still my hair colour. Oh, I'm getting on a bit now, but it's just my natural hair colour, dark hair colour, white eyelashes. I look like, you know, the John Wyndham, you know, the Midwich Cuckoos. I look like one of those little alien people with me if I don't wear mascara. Underneath this, lily white eyelashes. Go figure. I did worry for a while I was going to turn white, you know, emanate now from my eyes, which would have looked very strange to try and disguise for a bit.
Wake up call this morning, all the way up into Cartload. It's nick, pick at Craig all day.
I literally haven't done anything.
Oh my God, our mic's live, sorry.
He is setting me up there. He's setting me up. Wonders just said, back again. Ben, quit picking on Craig. I ain't done anything. He's setting me up today. He's the one. He's being a right old meanie pants over there, and he's making me look like the Grinch. I'm curious, says Wanda, do you boys have siblings? I'm loving the show. I have an older sister.
I've got an older brother, but we're not close.
My sister, I mean, I suppose we're fairly close, but I mean, we're not close as in we live miles apart and we message each other infrequently, so not really that.
I'm probably closer to you. I am closer to you than my brother. I love my brother, but we're just chalk and cheese.
We are
like my brother from another mother.
Brothers from another mother, aren't we? We are very similar animals, actually. Very same sort of sense of humour, and you know.
Yeah.
We do, honestly, for anyone watching for the first time going, they're just picking each other. We are literally the best of chums. It's all an act.
All an act.
Or
sometimes.
Is it?
You know what happened to that other TV duo?
Yeah. I'm a bit late commenting, says Wanda. I got enrolled in the Academy of Colour at the beginning. I'm pushing 70 years old. It was the most satisfying experience. I've been crafting my entire life, and I finally got to wrap my brain around colouring. It opened a whole new world, and I'm able to grasp what Sheena is now trying to teach us. Get it? You won't be sorry. Yeah, do you know what? Echo all of those comments from Wanda. Academy of Colour is a brilliant system. Make sure you pick up those deals. If you have an inkling that you might want them, get them today because the price goes up from midnight. I grabbed 3 of the Natural Beauty Ladies from the winter sales as Dawn, and another one in the sale that I think will help me carry on from the Academy of Colour. And Lynn says, if I had one of my Halloween paper pads in the paper taker, my pooch wouldn't have eaten half of it.
Ooh.
Yikes. Those paper-eating pooches. Yeah, don't worry. After I've taken my dog training course, that's the first thing that I'll look into, how to stop pooches eating your paper. Right, enough chatting from me, because I mean, has he done any work this hour? Has he done any chatting at all this hour? I don't think he has. So with you for the next 38 minutes, it is the one and only Hogmanay hero, Craig Laird. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Cheers.
He always likes the limelight. Never got a chance here. Never got a chance. Kept trying to come in with my dyes, but no, he wanted the limelight to go over his product. He even had Nicholas saying over to Craig, but no, he carried on going with his next product.
All true.
Gemini mini
Anyway,
dyes.
back to me now for it.
What? It doesn't matter. What? Right.
Anyway, so I've got the... I'll stop now. Gone. Go. Go. Go on.
So we've got our Gemini Mini 19-piece die collection here, £28 or $34. We've got Happy Birthday, We've got tags, we've got dragonfly, we've then got all your soft craft dies. Now I say soft craft, they're paper craft dies, but you've got your soft craft designs. Just for you, you've got your butterfly, you've then got your house, your new home, the keys, you've got congrats, then you've got love with the love hearts and the letter. Little numbers, I absolutely love these and I adore these and use these a lot. You've then got your plants. Did you know it's Plant Appreciation Day coming up soon?
It's what?
Plant Appreciation Day coming up soon.
Is it actually? So if you wanted to celebrate that, send a card to somebody saying, Happy Plant Appreciation Day.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And then you've got the animals. Did you know there is Dress Your Dog Up Day, Appreciation Day coming up soon?
You and your national days.
You've got Debbie Robinson's favourite die there, With Love. Then you've got, for the new babies, again, that's another one that I like to use quite often there. We've then got the fairies, that's in there as well. The other one I absolutely love is the ABC, little ones.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. So you've got all of them. I'll just show you something quickly with them just shortly. You've got best wishes, you've got your balloons and your cake, and then you've got your special friend as well. So it's 19 packs. However, as you've seen within some of them, for instance, the alphabet, there's 26 dies in there.
Yeah.
So it's just 19 packs, but some of them you've got a lot more than 1 or 2. So you've got all of these dies here. Now, please don't think with a Gemini mini dies, that then means it's going to be mini projects. Absolutely not. You can start to build your card, build your project, so they can be any size that you want, whether it's square, whether it's 5 by 7, DL or slimline. I mean, if you come in and start to overlay some of the pattern papers that you've got, what about your pattern, your boxes? Start to then overlay as well with your pattern paper, your linen, but then start to build the design with all of the dies. Then this is a really, really good one as well. This is the start of what could be a memory book, of course, or, you know, maybe a little scrapbook if you want to. Then we're going to go in with some other dies. So you might want to bring in your bigger dies. I know Ben and Corin have got a brand new launch tomorrow with the nesting dies. But then you can do your faux emboss effect, you know, bigger cards, smaller cards. There's just so many. What about using them for shakers as well? You've got there. Absolutely fab. So you're going to get all 19 packs there for, here in the UK, £28 or $34 for you guys stateside. You are saving £66.91, or if you are stateside, you're saving $79.81. That is absolutely incredible. Exceptional. Even if you don't use them to make full cards, they're good as an embellishment die to pop onto your cards or your projects. If you're platinum, you're even better at £22.40, or for you guys stateside, $27.20 for everything that I showed you there. Keeping in mind, yes, it does say 19 piece, but for instance, just within the alphabets alone, you've got 26 dies there. So really good for personalisation when it comes to that set there. But that is the full wodge that you're going to get when it comes to the Gemini mini dies. But then to use these, you can still use your OG, your G2, your MIDI, you know, you can use all your die cutting machines. But what we do have is the Gemini mini. Now, we've got an absolute stonking deal when it comes to the Gemini mini.
That is a price.
And this is, when I say this is our new Gemini mini, it's exactly the same as our purple Gemini mini. We've just got a brand new, nice new raspberry colour to work in with the G2 when that launched there. So it is your Gemini mini. It is folder based, so it's not plate based, it's folder based. So you can flip and rotate your folder, so then that's going to make it last longer. What you've also got is a clear shim as well. So for your clear shim, you're going to be using that with 2D embossing folders. Put the card in the 2D embossing folder, sit the folder on the top, and then you're just going to run it through. If you've got a 3D embossing folder, you don't do anything, put the card in the 3D folder and then run that through. But then when it comes to cutting with your dies, what you're then going to do is put your die on your card, sandwich it inside, you're going to run it through. And I am quickly going to do that just in a moment. But when it comes to the Gemini mini, you will be surprised how many of your dies go through the actual folder. Because they're going to work through your 6 by 3 there when it comes to the folder. Now, yes, it does have to be 3 inches in the width, but it can be longer than 6 inch because if your die protrudes over the edge there, die cut so far, turn it around, run it through again. So if you've got ribbon threading dies, you can still use your folder here as well. Now, it's got the same amount of strength. And I always like to do this. I'm going to set this to the side for a moment ago. If you are or have been familiar with something we used to do, and that was the Gemini Pro.
Oh, yes.
It has the same amount of pressure as the Gemini Pro, or the OG Gemini, or the G2, or the MIDI. It's just about the size. It's nice, it's light, it's compact, and you'll be surprised by how many of your dies actually go through there. What you've also got as well, you have got that suction onto the base. So it does mean that it stabilizes it a lot more, but you've got that strong suction when it comes to the actual Gemini Mini. So to actually cut it, or cut your dies, let me just lean over and get a pair of scissors here. I'm going to show you what I do with the alphabet dies.
Yeah.
Because you might think, well, if I only need certain letters for a name or that, you have to cherry pick the letters. What I do, Ben, is I just cut the whole lot at once.
That's a good idea.
And then just maybe in a little tray or a little divider tray, something like that. Any of the excess letters, I just pop in, and then I can go back to them whenever I need. So what I do is, all of mine, obviously this isn't my set, but all of mine are the way that they originally came. So let's pop them the way that they come. So they're going to come like that onto that plastic sheet. What I do, Ben, is even, say I only wanted to do your name, B-E-N,
yeah.
I would still cut the whole lot. So I would keep them on the plastic, pop it on my card, and then I would then run it through. So we're going to run that one through our Gemini Mini. We've then got all of these that I've cut out. So all that I would do is take my letters. The dies are all in the same place. I'm not going to drop them. I'm not going to lose them. I'm not going to misplace them. Even when it comes to the ones that are still in place, of course, I don't have the little release hole because I've not taken it off the back, but you just push them out, and then take the letters that you want and you need, and then all the other ones maybe in a little cello bag or a little divider tray, something like that. You can then just section them all off. And you know what? Even when it comes for a kiddie card, you maybe go in and just stencil that, create your own little background as well.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to do that. I do that with the letters. Well, that is the letters. I do it with the numbers as well. Never take them off that carrier sheet. I just die cut the whole lot at once. Yes, you can still use these with the G2 or the original Gemini, just because they're called Gemini Minis. They came out at the same time to work in conjunction with the actual Gemini machine as well. So 9x6 when it comes to the folder. You can still do your embossing folders, whether it's 2D or 3D, but that's your Gemini Mini manual die cutting machine, $23.99 or $39.99. You've got your saving of 20%. But if you're platinum, that then comes down to £19.19. But for you guys stateside, you're going to be $31.99. I mean, here in the UK, under 20 quid for a die cutting machine.
Bonkers, isn't it?
It is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Only for 24 hours, though. It's not 24 hours now. It's 4.5 hours here in the UK. You got till midnight. Dawn says, "Isn't it great when you find your people?" It is. You know, when you find the people, especially when you work with them as well. You know, it makes it easier to come into work each and every day. Dawn says, "He stepped on you again and again, Craig. I'm a witness." It's all lies, Your Honour. It's all lies. It's all him. It's all him. Lynn says, "I love these two." Ord says, "Love these two." And Stephanie says, "Love the minis doubled up with letters and numbers. So much easier." And Dawn Braddock says, "Well, I didn't think I was going to order today, but the alphabet and number dies are making me think of changing my mind." It's a very handy die set to go for, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Sure.
But get it whilst you can today, because that will be in stock tomorrow, but the price will be back up to where it should be. Something else which you might want to consider buying today is this next set of interchangeable scene creator card dies. An unbelievable deal on these. What is in essence £100 worth, almost $115 worth of content for £23 or $27, allowing you to create the most stunning, beautifully framed cards, but I always think these are like the slats of scenery that you get in a theatre, because you've got the ability to be able to build up layer upon layer upon layer to create the most beautiful scene cards. Here you can see, look, we've layered up so many different pieces of the scene to give you that house in the background, to pop on that roof, to give you that beautiful picket fence, to give you that stunning letterbox, and then all of the beautiful foliage and florals around the frame itself. We can take you off to the African savannah here once again, you know, because you can cut the beautiful frames. You've got all of the scenery there as well, with all of the different animals. Just build it up on, so many different ways to be able to use them. This one on a dome-fronted card with that scene just behind. You don't have to go 3D with these. You can stay fairly 2D. If you want, you can pop the scenes into the center of your card too. They are just so super versatile. And what you've got today is the opportunity to be able to pick these up at absolutely stellar price. What's also brilliant about this set, which I'll show you in just a second, is that you get all of the scenery elements, as I say. You then sort of get your characters, if you like, within each of the sets. But what's really super clever, if you take the Fairy Glade, for example, your two outer frames, your two outer dies, if you like, are actually 4 dies because they're split. So you've got the ability to really kind of make the scene look how you want it to be, because if you want, you can marry up this half of the die here with this half of the die here and create, a sort of foliage one side, have the little house the other side. If you want, you can elongate the cards as well. It just gives you a lot more creativity when it comes to crafting with these and creating those 3D cards. What you'll also notice as well in this one, where we've got our little fairy and we've got our little toadstool and our mushroom there, there's no cutting base on the bottom. So again, what you've got the ability to do is cut these into like the slats, which you can then layer up. It makes it really easy for you to be able to create the scenery elements. If you want these as kind of like individual elements to pop elsewhere on a card, simply just cut out the bottom bit off the cardstock and away you go. You can do that. But it's a really fantastic way to build up all of these different scenes. Same again with the African Savannah. Is it called that? Oh, it is. I didn't make it up this time. African Savannah. Sometimes I just say what I see and then I look on the board and it's something completely different. But yes, African Savannah. Change the scene up here. Elongate your card. Add in all of the different animals. You've got your rhino, your elephant, your giraffe, that beautiful line. You can create the most stunning projects with these. But as I say, if you don't want to go 3D, just use the elements and create yourself a beautiful 2D card with a fabulous frame. Again, here you're off to that tropical paradise with all those beautiful birds. The wonderful woodland, again, I know is always super popular. Got your silver birch trees here. Intersperse those with the trees from the forest. Pop in all of the different animals. Look again here, as you can see, you can build up the scenes with the stags and the wolf and the birds. I can't believe we're doing this deal for you. It's one of those deals where, and I don't say this very often, but I think if you don't pick this up tonight at that price, it's not a set that you'll ever pick up, because for £100 or $114, you have got such value for money. You've got so much craftability. You've got, it's definitely not a one-trick pony, let's just put that out there. And you're saving £70 or $80, bringing it down to this price here. Snap it up whilst you can. It's an incredible deal. Probably the most heavily discounted deal of the night as far as Cartload's concerned. But you don't have much time. Midnight, wherever you are, the price will go back up. Hi to Lynn, who's joined us, and Jean F, who says, Craig, thank you for the tip of keeping the letters on the plastic. That is a game changer. Ords 29 is going to be picking up the alphabet and number die. Says, I need those so badly. And Cindy says, oh man, Craig, I needed that alphabet tip on Christmas. I bought them with the mini for my granddaughter and we peeled them all off the plastic.
Oh no.
Oh no. Right, hang on a minute. What a deal. I've just seen the deal you were about to bring us.
I know.
That is, yeah, you know what? I think you just outdealed my deal.
I've just slam dunked it. I've rock bottomed it.
You have rock bottomed me.
Stunnered it.
Yeah, I thought I'd stunned you, but then you just kicked out of the stunner and you just rock bottomed me.
I did.
For the 1, 2, 3.
We're going for the pinfall here. Are you ready? Slimline Advanced Nesting Dies. This is our 3-piece. So, we've got the Luca. Now, within these ones here, as I say, within each set, you're going to get 3. Now, they're going to be able to nest on top or nest inside. But these are big, these are bold, these are elongated. So DL cards are slimline cards, great on the foil press as well, with all that beautiful, intricate detail that you've got. So you've got the Luca. You can mix and match as well if you want to. You've got the Latina Magico. You're then also going to be getting the Medina as well. Absolutely beautiful shapes. Now, you've got the bold shapes into the centre, but then as you see, as you go further out, you've got more of that delicate work, whether it's at 90-degree angles that you can see here, or maybe it's more of that curvature with the tiny little swirls about as well. So that one there being the 3 sets. £13 or $16. You are
Oh my
saving
goodness.
$31.97, or you're saving $37.97. If you are platinum, that comes down to £10.40 or $12.80. There's got to be over 11 quid of metal on these three alone. There's got to be. That's incredible. £10.40 platinum for all three sets, not one, all three sets. Your platinum price for you guys stateside, $12.80. So you can do cards such as these ones here when it comes to your projects. Start to bring in other dies as well that you've got. Change in the colours. You know I love nesting dies, and that's because I love to use bold cardstock. How do I say bold cardstock? I love to use block cardstock, whether it's bold colours, bright colours, neutral colours, pastel colours. You can start to lay them up. Bring in your Gemini mini dies that you can see here. Bring in your pattern paper to tone on tone, your white work when it comes to your Centura Peril. Bringing in collections, past butterfly collections that you can see here. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And all of these cards, these being made, for instance, this one has been made using all the die sets from the Medina, but as I said, mix and match if you want to. Bring in one from the Luca, one from the Medina, and then start to use them. You can do that. But it's 6 piece, but it's 9 dies in total. £13 or $16. You've got your platinum price there. £10.40, or you are going to be $12.80 for that one. If there's anything, for me, I would say that's going to be my steal of the day.
Is it?
When it comes to that one there. Absolutely. If there's anything that you're humming and hawing about, maybe you are watching the pennies at the moment. Now it's the new year, but you want to treat yourself to something. For me, this is the one to go for, because you can do big, elaborate projects, you can do smaller projects, inner layer, outer layer shakers by cutting. There's just so many ways you can use these, Ben.
Yeah, there's so many comments coming through. Thank you, everybody. Lots of people love Craig's tip of keeping those letters on and the plastic game changer, says Jean F. And Anne says if you use the hold and release sheets, they'll keep the extra letters in order for you too. So that's a good idea. Lots of chat as well about the interchangeable scenes. Lillian Kwok, hello Lillian, says bargain. I am tempted and I've already got the set. Something else which is proving so super duper hot, which we just want to show you again with Leanne, is the mesmerising glitter paste collection. I won't spend too long just showing you these, because Leanne shows you in the video we're about to show you. These, you've got a bit more time to shop for. These aren't part of the winter sale. We launched them yesterday. They've been flying out of the door. You're going to get the 8 brand new mesmerising glitter paste, which, as I say, Leanne will show you in this video in just a second, how these change colour, how when the light hits them, you're going to get just a huge array of different colours across the 8 different mesmerising glitter paste that you get within the collection. The showstopper brings you all of the brand new pastes, and it also brings you all of your stencils as well. So you've got actually 18 stencils in total, from the smaller set of the contemporary trio, which features the zigzags, the sun rays. You've got the beautiful interlocking trio just here. You're also going to be receiving this one, which is your elaborate stencils, bringing you, some swirls and flourishes and beautiful damask detailing in there. And then you've also got a set of three in each, of how we did the original stencils when we brought you the glitter paste first up, the laurel leaves. So you've got your big sort of 8x8 background stencil, your main sort of icon, and then your border. You're also going to get that again across the beautiful sun rays border, main icon, and then your background. And then you're also going to get this one, which is called your geometric decor, where you get that stunning Greek key, which I know loads of you have absolutely loved. The showstopper is the way to go. You're saving an extra £10 or $10 if you jump in and grab this deal. Platinum price £80 or $99.20. If you do want to go for individuals, make up your own smaller bundle, you can. And yesterday we did launch these, and here she is, the one and only Chivs, taking you through this amazing collection. Grab it today, you will not be disappointed. Wait till you see this, have a look.
They're absolutely amazing, Ben. So what we've got here is our brand new range of mesmerising glitter pastes. And what we've done is create a beautiful glitter paste with all of the properties of our previous glitter paste, how you use them, and how versatile they are. But we've given you a coarser, chunkier particle, which gives you this beautiful colour play. And we've included more than one colour in the pot. So you get this colour shift and change and high intense sparkle refraction of light. That was Enchanted Lake. I'm going to put my glasses on just so I can tell you the rest. Then we've got peacock.
Wow.
And what you'll see here, look, the dark navies, the violet in there, also the teal, that jade green, the gold. You can see as I move it how that glitter paste colour shifts and changes. Then we've got my favourite Equinox. I absolutely love it. You've got all of those jades, golds, bronze, green. Oh my word, it is so beautiful. Look at the colour shift and change. And this is what will happen for you in your projects. Then we have Mermaid's Tail. Mermaid's Tail really is that beautiful. It is a mermaid's tail.
It is, yeah.
You've got that lovely aqua, you've got the gold and green, the navy, the azure colour in there as well, which is really lovely, that beautiful topaz look to it. And you can see that beautiful colour shift, refraction of light, and the intense shine and sparkle that we've got in all of these pastes. This one, Moon Bloom, absolutely exquisite because it's got that lovely gold, rose gold and kind of bronze all the way shot through that beautiful pink underlayer, which is fabulous. Then we've got Wood Nymph. Wood Nymph is, again, beautiful, and it really does have that lovely shift of colour from the deep teal through the emerald, through the gold green and through the lime colour there. Gorgeous, that's very Elvira for me. And then we get the Mystical Ocean. That's the one we've just been using on the Neon Dreams pad, where you can see it's beautiful with the lilacs and the azures and the navies. Looks absolutely glorious. And then finally, my second favourite, Rose Garden, which is beautiful. You've got through the greens, the rose colours, the rose golds in there. You've got a little shot of blue and lilac in there. It's absolutely exceptional. I love it.
And I think it's safe to say as well, like we've looked through all of those amazing colours, but the other amazing thing about these is that they go on to, Leanne, don't they? Pretty much anything?
Everything, yes. So let me just show you a few things that we've got. Here, I'm just reach over and get this one, a slate coaster.
Oh, yes.
So this is very subtle. I love it, but this is with Equinox, and you can see as it's dry, it really does show that glitter and shine a little bit more. This is with Rose Garden, so you can be customising your slate coasters if you want to. This was an MDF tag, and you can use it on your MDF tags if you want to. These are just some little pieces that we did earlier where you can see on a cardstock, that's Rose Garden, and look at the colour shift and change in Rose Garden there. And the colour shift just become more obvious when it's dry, Ben. When it's wet, it interferes with the refraction of light a little bit, so it's easier to see that colour change when the piece is dry. And that's the same colour, by the way, on black. So you can see the difference between using them on black and on the white cardstock.
Look at the colour change on the black.
Look,
wow.
It goes from the green through the Rose Garden. It really is beautiful. Let me do it this way for you, so you'll see it that way easier. There we go. Greens and blues through to the Rose Garden. Absolutely gorgeous.
Amazing.
Use them on your candles.
Oh, yes.
So you see here we've decorated a candle. Look how gorgeous that is. And I have to say, loving this freestyled little border on the bottom of a candle.
Yeah.
Really, that's going to be the future for me. You can apply it in a thin layer and have it delicately, or you can apply it in a really thick layer and have it very dimensional, standing up off the top of the candle, entirely up to you.
And just to reiterate, we can burn those then, can't we?
Yes, you can burn them very safely. I've tried that out for you. And then this has to be the best.
Oh, yeah, the acetate.
So on acetate, we've done the ombre. Look how fabulous. And James is going to come in really lovely and close for you to see in those little windows, the particles. There we go. You can see the size of the particle. You can see them dancing with the light, how they're changing the colour. And that's just onto acetate. 3 different colours. We've got Equinox, we've got Rose Garden, and we've got Mystical Ocean on there. And look, it's like a little disco ball of fabulousness, isn't it? I really do think that shows you what I mean about the larger particle, which really does refract the light very well and give you that colour shift and change. Now, shall I show you just very quickly, Ben, how to put it down?
Absolutely, that'd be brilliant.
So I've got here a piece which is, how Harmony Water Reactive ink, orange
Okay.
and yellow, a little bit of faux bleaching. I've got some repositionable adhesive on the back of my, oh, it's come off. I'm going to put a bit more on because I don't want it to move. There we go. On the back of my stencil. My stencil's just been took out the bath. It needs a bit of a better clean. It's got some bits of blue on there, but
Yeah.
you'll have time, more time on your hands than I have. Okay, and then I'm going to use Equinox.
Of course you are.
Of course I
That's
am.
been your firm favourite today, I think.
It's
hasn't
been a
it?
firm favourite. That and Rose Garden are the two that I tend to go for the most. And then with this glitter paste, when you spread it on, because those particles are larger than in our original glitter pastes, you just need to make sure that you're getting them into the spaces on the stencil, because you don't want to pick those particles up and remove them with your palette knife. And I'll just show you there. If I press too hard, did you see how I've been able to remove it there?
Yeah.
And that was just too much pressure. So you're gliding over the top to put that in place. If you scrape it down, you're removing it. You can see that there. So I just want to show you that because that is a little bit of a different technique to the original glitter pastes. And then don't clean the excess off your stencil until you've removed it.
Yes.
Because by trying to clean it, you've just seen there, what you will do is remove some of that paste, and you don't want to do that. You want to leave it on. So we leave it on, and then we clean off the stencil after we've removed it. Okay, so once we've got the paste on there, to remove the stencil, it's one confident pull. And it doesn't have to be fast, it just has to be one smooth motion. So you're not whipping it off quick, but you're not lifting and peaking, lifting and peaking,
No.
lifting and peaking. You're just deciding, I'm going to remove it, I'm removing it now, one confident pull. And you've got the most exquisite designs. Now this is going to get removed. Can I just show you that before I wiggle this at you? So I'm going to get a spare piece. This could be a piece of scrapbook paper,
Yeah.
or something from the Neon Dreams. At this point, put that down so you can use it again. It could be an inked background, Ben. Imagine whatever it is you want it to be underneath other than a piece of basic white card. Then go and do your cleanup, and you're just taking all of the paste that is around your stencil and you're redistributing it into the stencil spaces. So you're kind of trying to pick it off, you can see that there, but then I'm just redistributing into the spaces. And so I'm taking it off the actual stencil background, comes on my palette knife, redistribute. And then what you will create is a practically clean stencil that will not require much cleaning in your stencil bath at all, but what you will have is a really lovely, let's just get that up, there we go, a really lovely, more distressed design.
Oh, that's
and
great.
that's the second use, and you see
Yeah.
there's hardly any paste left now to go into that stencil bath, and that will still catch the light beautifully, and that's almost the waste. That's the second coming, if you like.
Yes.
Because it's got all of that lovely refraction. Now this is the one I've just done,
Yeah.
and this is still wet, so you can still see some of that lovely colour change in there. But I'm just going to grab one that I did earlier that is dry now, and you'll be able to see the colour change much more once it's dry. Look how beautiful that is, from the golds and the greens to the coppers. It's absolutely unbelievable.
This is where you
isn't
see it best for me here.
Let
this
me
shot.
just show you. Right,
Yeah.
so
Look at the green underneath now. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my goodness me.
look at the change.
Yeah.
And
Incredible.
it goes all the way to the top and then back again. So that's that beautiful colour with those particle sizes, the type of particle we've put in here, that colour interference. That's what you're going to see yourself when it's to try and do it this way for you as well. That's, yeah, look.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
That's what you're going to see yourself, because you'll see it in your natural eye, in the natural light, so much easier than you can see it in an unnatural studio light. But I think that's managing to show you that colour shift and change right there in front of your eyes. It's incredible, isn't it? And it will improve as it gets dry. Makes it much, much easier for you. You will have the best time with these, and you're going to use them on canvas on fabric, on coasters, on wood, on pottery, on glass, on mirror, on slate, on wax, on paper, on card, on vellum, on acetate. There, on sneakers, on denim jackets, on leather, on felt, on velvet. There is just, you can't name a surface where I'm going to say to you, no, you're not going to be able to do that, it's not going to stick. It will stick, and it will be permanent to hand wash in hand hot, or if you're putting it on fabric at 30 degrees on a synthetic cycle in your washing machine, preferably a non-biological powder, but you're going to be able to wash it as well. It's the most incredible glitter paste, and can I say, if you've had glitter paste in the past and you haven't had a good experience, don't let that put you off trying our glitter paste. Please try them, because we've put all of the effort into making sure that it will just perform for you and it will do whatever you ask it to do.
Absolutely. What a great day that was yesterday, and the showstopper is still available. It was a lot of fun yesterday. Do you know what? I feel like I've had 2 really fun days. My first 2 days back in 2024. Is it all because of you, Nicola? That is it, actually. You are the common denominator. You and James. You and James. What? What did you say? No, what did you say, Nicola? Jim Jam. Oh, Jim Jam. Is that what we're calling him, is it? Oh, Jim Jam. I didn't know that was your nickname, James. Jim Jam. Jim Jam. So yeah, you'll get all of the mesmerising glitters that Leanne has just shown you in great detail in the showstopper. And again, just to reiterate, you'll get all of the stencils included as well. It's actually, Craig's dropping stuff, it's actually 18 stencils that you're going to get in total. 3 of the sets, which, like you've seen before with the previous glitter paste, so you've got your geometrics there. You've also got, sorry about this, you've also got your sun rays. You've got your laurel leaves, the 8x8, you did it on purpose now, the 8x8, the border, and then the icon. Then you've got your 3 sets of 3 here as well. So this one is your elaborate stencils. You're going to get the beautiful interlocking stencils. And then lastly, you are going to get the contemporary trio stencils too. 18 stencils, 8 mesmerising glitter paste. £80 is the price there, or $99.20. Fantastic value for money. Love that. Beverly says, Ben, is there any more launches in January? Yes. Also, when is Sarah going to be back on Crafters TV? On Tuesday of next week, middle show, where we've got a brand new launch. Funnily enough, there you go. So you've got all of your wishes in one go there. Adriana says, woohoo, found $40, it's mine. I've cleaned up my truck and put everything in a container I'm going through. And Lillian says, it is raining obese cats and dogs in London. I got soaked and should have got changed, but instead I tuned in to see, well, make sure you get changed, for goodness sake. Don't catch your death over us, for goodness sake. Get changed. Well, we're nearly done. I'm going to head over to that side of the studio, because it's almost time to wrap up, because, you know, we've been having a bit of the old hashtag bants, but we are, aren't we, Craig? We are best of buds, really.
Best buds. We really are. Come and join me.
I'll come over.
Come and join me, yes. That is me now for the weekend. I'm going to be back on Monday, also with Ben. However, I'm not going to be on Wake Up Call, because I'm not leaving Scotland until Monday morning. So you've got Ben all day on Monday. You've got Lily with Ben on Wake Up Call.
When's that?
That's on Monday.
What are you talking about Monday for?
Because I'm just saying that I'm not back now until Monday.
Ah, right, yeah, he's not back till Monday.
So then on Monday we've got Craftfall in the middle, and then Monday Maker. So Ben and Lily for the first show Monday, and then it's myself and Ben for the middle show, the second show.
Craftfall, and then Monday Makers, floral collage stamps and masks.
Yes.
Nature's Garden, Kingfisher, and scattered corners and border dies.
Really good. Funny enough, talking about the scattered corner and borders, no, I've not done. I'm planning on doing it. No, I've not done it yet. I'm going to do a tutorial video to put on my YouTube channel, but I've not done it yet. I went to do it on Tuesday, and then I ended up getting called in here, so it's not been done yet. But I'm going to.
Not done it yet. Never does any social media, does he? Oh,
Never. Never.
Try and do a bit more, Craig, for goodness sake.
I should really up my game.
Do you want to get a trophy as big as that? You need to be up in your social media game, doesn't he?
I do. Yeah, I do. Really.
You take that with you back to Scotland and think about what it might be like one day to have a trophy that big. One day you could have that, yeah.
It's not about size.
No. I'm back tomorrow with Corinne.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm going to miss those shows.
Why?
Because I'll be celebrating my mum's birthday.
You could stick us on to celebrate your mum's birthday. We could get her a shout out.
Get a shout out.
Go on, tune in and we'll give your mum a happy birthday song.
You could do, yeah, you sang on your own. Yeah? You could.
You're not going to tune in.
No, probably not.
Oh. Your mum likes me as well.
She does, yeah, she thinks you're great.
So that would be a good present, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah, it could do. Or maybe pre-record. Maybe pre-record a little song, just in case we're out.
Okay. He's not
In case we're
watching.
out.
He's not going to watch. Hopefully you'll be watching though, because we've got a fantastic wake-up call, new launch, new lace nesting dies, and then what we're doing in the evening. Oh yeah, Craft Vault die cutting special. So it's going to be worth tuning in for.
Oh my God, what a great team tomorrow. You, Corin, Dean and Jamie. Might have to watch after all.
He's not going to watch. He's going to be too busy on eating the old birthday cake and having... What do you celebrate with in Scotland on a birthday? Iron brew.
No, birthday cake.
Oh, what do you drink though? You don't drink birthday cake, do you?
Unless you get an birthday cake milkshake. Yeah, you can get stuff like that.
Thanks for a great day, everybody. Thank you to our top team. Thank you to Mr. Craig. He's off to Scotland. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you get all the deal. Winter sale ends at midnight. Bye.
See you on Monday. Bye. Toodles.